All right, let's talk about fit. Fit is an important detail. First of all, for sizing, fit and sizing are always separate. For sizing, this suit fits true to size. If you are typically a large, you would buy a large in the jacket. If you're typically a 34 in the pant, you would buy a 34 in the pant. The cut of the suit is different than the Adventure Rally. It's not quite as much an athletic cut. It is more a traditional cut. So a little bit of extra room, just a tiny bit of extra room in the shoulders and some extra weight, extra room in the torso, in the waist area. The pants are also something that lays very nice on the body. You know, when we pulled this out and put it on our tester, right away it was impressive at how good it looks. And I want to emphasize something about that. When we saw this and we were expecting it because of our familiarity with the shoulder fabric and some feedback on some other similar mesh suits, everybody, myself included, is expecting to be really stiff. It is not. The fit and feel of this jacket far exceeded our expectations. It feels great on you. It looks great on you. It's super comfortable, not stiff at all. And it has the same basic details that every jacket for a high level AD function should have. It's got regulation here in the arms to help hold the armor and the abrasion panels in place. It's got some waist regulation. We'll put in a detail shot of that underneath. It's got the Klim system of opening up the entire lower part of the calf to close it around the boots. That's a really, really smart way to do it with some Velcro down there. But I want to emphasize the fit of this is true to size, and the execution of the pattern, the cut of it, is excellent. This is a really, really comfortable suit, and we were expecting it to be good, but in all sincerity, it really greatly exceeded our expectations. You're going to love it. All right, one of the coolest features about the Adventure Rally Air suit is the fact that you can use it in conjunction with this Goretex Stretch 3-layer overshell. Now this is a special fabric from Gore that has some stretch to it, some give, and it is designed to wear, specifically cut to wear over this. It is a fitted cut, fitted pattern, specifically designed to follow the contours of the Adventure Rally Air suit. This is a really, really technical waterproof fabric. The stretch feature on it is something that I really like a lot. And what it does is it converts this suit from being highly vented to being something that can be used in nearly any weather. It adds an extra layer of waterproof, windproof protection designed for this garment that converts it. And what it is something that is nice and light and packable, and in fact you can pack this up and put it in the pockets of the suit. It can be carried in the pockets of the jacket. So if you're riding along and it's very hot and you get a late afternoon rainstorm, you can just stop, pull it out and put it on very easily and ride on. And in fact, to facilitate that ease, the pants have, you can see here, they have a 3/4 zip. It zips up the side, two-way zip. You can zip it up the side almost all the way up to the top. Pull it on very easily over your boots, zip it up and go. And this is something, again, I can't emphasize this isn't enough. This is not a cheap, baggy $50 rain suit. This is something with a very technical, highly breathable fabric, and it's very fitted to the body. No excess material to flap around and make a bunch of noise. It works very well with it. It's got a high waist in the back. Now they have clever details on them too. You know, there's neoprene material at the cuffs, which is nice and stretchy, feels really good against the body, and also can be cinched up for a nice seal, a nice waterproof seal. Another detail that's really cool about it is it has, like the suit, this is Liat brace compatible. It is neck brace compatible. You can remove this collar. It comes with two collars. You can remove this one and put on another collar that will go over your neck brace and still maintain the waterproof integrity of the suit. This is a nice lightweight piece, very stretchy, very fitted, and really extends the performance and the usage envelope of the suit. The jacket for this retails for $389, like the jacket itself, like the Adventure Rally Air jacket itself. It comes in sizes small through 3XL, and the pant comes in sizes 30 through 42, and the pant retails for $299. Sorry to miss that, but this is a really cool thing. Nice and light, really compact, packs up, highly breathable, 100% waterproof, greatly improves the usability of the garment. Lots of flex and movability. It's a nice piece. In fact, I want one of these just for myself for general use. It's something we really like. All right, let's talk about details. First of all, storage and pockets. The Adventure Rally Air suit has 17 pockets. That is 13 on the jacket and 4 on the pant. Starting with the jacket, the traditional 2 up in the chest location and 2 in the waist location. Speaking to one of these, I want you to see, just like the Adventure Rally, they include a waterproof roll top pouch for your smartphone to give you an extra layer of protection against damaging any electronic devices. This is tethered also so that so you don't drop it if you're pulling things out. And then inside the pocket has a pass-through so you can run a cord in and up to some earbuds if you want to listen to music. It's got 2 spot pockets here and here. Incidentally, Klim tells us that this is the better location for a spot pocket for transmitting its automatic text messaging, emailing function to tell people that you care about, hey, I'm all right. And this is also removable and can be put on other spots of your garment or taken off and taken with you. There's some cool stuff, like there's a small money pocket inside on the waist of the pants. There's a passport pocket in the back of the jacket. And then there's some cool stuff on the back. Let me turn that around a little bit. 2 large lateral pockets on the side. We're trying to figure out if these will hold both the waterproof layers, the jacket and the pant. Seems like they will, but it's pretty tricky to get them in there. Klim tells us they intend those to be here. Let me rotate this just a little bit more. Sorry for that. So again, these are the lateral pockets. Klim tells us that this is the intended location for carrying the waterproof layers. Right here is a hydration system pocket, very important part. Again, another system. It has a hanger inside. You can hang a 70-ounce or 100-ounce bladder in there, and as the water drains down out of it, it won't fall down into the bottom and turn into a balled up mess. And then, of course, consistent with the theme of how all the systems work with each other, the harness helps you not notice the weight of a bladder in the back of the jacket. Other details, you know, leather trim around the top of the collar and around most of the wrist of the jacket. Leather burn panels on the knees. We may have talked about that earlier. You know, more abrasion resistant material down here around the bottom of the legs, so that as you rub on the boots, that doesn't wear, and that can be easily replaced. That's pretty cool. And another important thing, it's not very sexy to talk about, but Klim does a really great job with, is sewing. I can remember visiting them a long time ago. One of the product guys said, hey man, we bar tack, we back tack everything. And when you look at the sewing on just about every garment they have, they're really meticulous about it, and they make sure that they do a good job. Not enough product teams pay attention to that, and they deserve some kudos for that. You know, oh, something I missed. You know, there is reflective material, reflective taping on the waterproof layer also, quite a bit of it in fact. So this is really good for visibility. You know, when you're out on the motorcycle, you cover up this, you need something that helps you be seen, and especially when there is storms, there's lower light, you need more reflective material, and that provides it. So the details of this, there's a ton of them. Oh, one more thing that I missed is that the jacket and pant each have zippers so you can zip them together. But the details on this, there are so many different ones that we could make a video just on those, but those are some of the high points. All right, let's tie this all together. What do we think about this? First of all, the concept isn't entirely new, but how far they took the concept is what is interesting. There are lots of mesh jackets and mesh pants out there, but Klim really took this to a much, much higher level for many types of function. I think to set this comment that I'm making into context, you know, a lot of the mesh gear that's out there, mesh is really poor for abrasion. And a lot of stuff that's out there, especially polyester mesh, is not very strong, not very good. this is very strong, very good. In fact, the abrasion resistance of this material is superior to many solid nylons, many coated nylons, and certainly than polyester. So the safety factor for a mesh suit, for this mesh suit, is much higher than just about everything out there. Conversely, you know, there are some others out there that perform really well. The comfort of this suit is elevated. It is extremely comfortable. We were very impressed by that. You know, the fit of it is great. The fabric is nice and pliable. Feels really good on. Feels very secure because of the harness system. All the armor is in the right location. The suit has a great fit and feel. You know, it is hard to ignore the fact that this is a very expensive piece of gear, but you also have to acknowledge that when you make the best, if you are the best in a category, especially when you're pushing the boundaries of performance or technology, you're trying to set a higher bar, that in and of itself has some value. And this really does that. There is not another mesh suit that we know of that comes to mind that greatly exceeds this. In fact, we think this is probably near the top of the industry or at the top of the industry for that kind of performance. So that has a value. You know, if you're someone that's riding in the Southwest or in the South, you know, in summertime, heat is a real factor. It's a factor for fatigue. It's a factor for being alert. And it just makes for a bad ride. And so anything that you can do to improve the comfort of a suit in those really hot climates is beneficial. The trick is to do that without compromising some other functions of the suit, like the abrasion resistance or the waterproofness. And most mesh suits don't do all of those different things. This one does. And so Klim deserves kudos for coming out with something and being really OCD as to how far they took it. We really like it, and we think we're going to do well with it. It's a pretty cool piece of gear. We hope you'll check it out. We are Atomic-Moto, www.atomic-moto.com, home of the bombers. We are mission focused on getting you the right gear for you, your bike, your type of riding, and even in some cases your region. We're a small shop, but we are very hands-on with product and also very hands-on with customer service. We like to carry only the good stuff. We like to look at what's out there and really get it on us, get it out there, use it, understand how it works, and to be able to convey that to you in good, sincere, honest terms. And we back that up with great customer service. We hope you'll check us out, and we hope you have a good ride. Thanks for tuning in.